So here in Australia, I guess we're used to seeing the typical Christmas meal as being like prawns on the barbie or like a roast ham. But actually Australia is a super multicultural place.
And everyone kind of celebrates the holidays differently here.
So in our office, we have a really diverse group of people from different cultures and different countries.
The way that we celebrate varies so much depending on our backgrounds and our culture.
So we decided to get together today to swap some meals and show each other how we celebrate the holidays.
We're Muslim, so we celebrate Eid, which is at a different time with similar kind of traditions. You know, we exchange gifts and we have food and family together.
So today I've brought something that we normally have at Christmas. It is a breakfast food, and in my culture, which is Italian, we gift this dish actually to people. It's definitely like a family dish that we share.
So my name's Abby. I'm originally from Montreal, Quebec. So my mum's Canadian and is from Quebec, and my dad's Australian. I spent the first 13 years of my life over in Quebec, and this is how we celebrate Christmas.
I'm Lisa. I was born and raised in Australia, so my background is Teochew, which is a different dialect of Chinese. My parents are Teochew and Cambodian. We have a bit of like Vietnamese because my dad speaks it. So we actually don't celebrate Christmas culturally, but because we were born and raised in Australia, we do now.
So my family's Croatian.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we are also Catholic. So Christmas is a really religious time for us. Basically what happens is we'll go to church and we'll celebrate the birth of Jesus. And then afterwards, you know, we'll usually have a massive family lunch, which basically means eating, sleeping, and then eating again.
And I'm from England, and to be honest, ours isn't that dissimilar to that. I'm also from a Catholic family.
Ooh.
Yeah. And we celebrate Christmas by eating to our heart's content, like literally until you're like stuffed to the brim. Like I wake up in the morning, crack open that selection box, stuff my face with chocolate, and then you just like bring it on. When's the drink? When's the food? Being in Australia and seeing people on the beach with Santa hats on a surfboard, I'm literally like, what is going on? There's Christmas trees, it's pure daylight, it's 40 degrees, it's just bizarre. It's so bizarre.
Wow, it looks like a potato cake or like a Chinese pancake, like scallion pancake.
Yeah, so
That's sort of what it looks like.
So this is Bolani, which is an Afghan dish. It's pastry with potato and scallion filling with egg on the inside. So you're pretty much spot on.
How do I do this?
So
do you want to tell
literally rip a piece off, put some chutney on it, like dip it in the yogurt, just into the mouth.
Oh wow, it's so warm. So chutney and then dip.
Chutney, dip it in the yogurt, yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is so good.
Is it good?
Do you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever had a calzone?
Yes.
It's like a pizza that's folded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like the base is like, the dough is like pizza base. So it sort of reminds me of pizza, but very different feelings going on inside. Okay, we've tried your dish. Time to try mine. Get excited. Ciao. Ciao Bella, ciao Bella.
Oh my God. Okay, this is an enigma to me because I always see it in the shops, but I never know what it is, and I've always been too scared to buy it.
Actually, when you're Italian, you don't even need to worry about buying it because the amount of people that gift this to you is hilarious. Your nonna will give you one, your cousins will give you one.
Every aunt and uncle that you have, even people who are like, you call an aunt and uncle but they're not really related to you, they'll give you one, and like by the end of Christmas.
You know, you've got a whole pantry full of them, and then they end up being re-gifted.
Is this one that's been regifted?
No, I bought this one just for you. This is my gift to you. Okay, let's dive in. I want you to do the honors.
It smells like Christmas. I can't believe I'm seeing one like in person for the first time. It's so pillowy, guys.
It's taking me to Christmas Day.
So how do you eat it? Do you just like rip it?
Yeah, okay, so tear a piece off.
Yeah.
Give it a little dunk into your morning brew.
Is this too big of a piece?
No, go wild. And then, you know, enjoy.
Oh my God.
It's good, isn't it?
It's like a croissant and raisin toast had a baby. It's so delicious. I'm sorry, the Panettone made me swear. Oh, Worst bit of my life. How are you allowed to eat this and it's just a normal thing to eat this much of it?
It's like a little breakfast treat.
My family don't actually celebrate Christmas. Like, we do a bit of a mix, so we keep it traditional and keep it Aussie. So what I brought in today is a mixture of savoury and sweet. So they're both considered cakes. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. So let's get started. This is a chive cake.
Okay.
So all you need to do is just dip it in the soy sauce and eat.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I hope you like it.
Oh my God.
Do you like it?
That is so good. That is actually so good.
It's so simple, right?
Yes, I'll get on my thing. Thank you. It's so soft and it's so cakey. And I mean, it's savoury and I love savoury. The chives are awesome. Really garlicky, but it's just such a nice balance of flavours.
Yeah.
This is so freaking good, Lisa.
So after we've had a massive feast of all these savoury dishes, in an Asian household, there's always room for dessert. So how these are made are kind of also rice flour, but it's layer by layer, so steaming it, and it takes hours and hours to make.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this texture is also very similar, soft, chewy. How I like to eat it is either peel the layers off, or you could take a bite.
Oh, that's really lovely. It doesn't taste quite as processed, I find, than regular sweets. It's not punch in your mouth of sugar. It's actually surprisingly light and quite fruity. And also look at that. Look at that bounce.
Our public holiday or our holiday tradition is probably Chinese New Year. That would be the closest to Christmas. So we'd get together and have a massive feast with the cakes, the dessert, the dumplings, and we'd have this massive plate of noodles. So noodles kind of symbolize longevity or long life and health. So we'd all get together with our little chopsticks and we'd just be yeah, Happy New Year's, and we just flip the noodles. It's really different. It's not your typical shrimp on the barbie. But it works.
Well, that was amazing.
I'm glad.
So beautiful. But I'm going to serve you up a little slice of Canada now. Welcome to Quebec.
Oh my Lord. I can't even process. This looks amazing and it smells so freaking good. Explain this to me.
Right, so I'll run you through it. So basically what we do, this isn't necessarily a traditional Christmas dish that you would find in Quebec, but it's something that you find at every single winter festival there is all across Canada, whether you're in Quebec, in Ontario, anywhere you are. If you go to a winter festival, you'll find these. And these are called queue de castor. Basically a giant flat donut. Let's start with the OG.
Okay.
I'd say go with break off a little piece, just rip it with your hands, and then just dip it in the molasses.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my. This is very doughy and crispy and is that too big of a piece? Ooh. Mmm. Mm-hmm. So I was expecting it to be sweet, but it's kind of a plain.
Yeah, it's a lot more savoury. I mean, you can make the batter sweeter, but because you've got such sweet toppings on top, I mean, you don't necessarily want to be, dying in diabetes.
This is freaking amazing. This is good. Okay. Like that, it's not too sweet. That's freaking great. I'm just looking at this freaking giant Nutella one. I haven't even tasted it yet, and I know it's gonna be freaking amazing.
Well done.
Oh my God, wait.
Yeah.
Yum!
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
But this is so good. This is truly amazing, and I have chocolate all over my mouth, but I'm the biggest grot. But thank you so much. This is freaking amazing.
Not a problem.
When I think of English food, I definitely think a roast. And I've heard a lot about Yorkshire puddings. I've only ever had one before, and it did not look like this, and I did not enjoy it because I'm thinking it was probably it was really flat, really soggy.
No.
So I'm excited to try a proper one.
All right, so what I would say is put one on the plate so we don't pour gravy everywhere. Put some gravy on it.
Okay, so I just pour the gravy right into it?
Yeah, in the middle, yeah. I mean, obviously we wouldn't use our hands, but just a little bit of gravy, don't go too hard. I really like thick gravy, so I put extra thick gravy.
Okay, is that enough?
I mean, it's a preference thing. Just watching her.
Come on, yum. It's just like deep fried pastry with gravy.
Yeah.
It's so good. Okay, so with the pigs in blankets, how am I supposed to eat those? Do I dip those in gravy or is it just like a...
So these would be on the plate with the rest of the food. So yeah, I probably would put some gravy on it too
Okay.
because there would be gravy all over my plate anyway.
Yum.
Chocolate.
The bacon is so crispy.
That's good.
It's so good. And you can taste like the
The homemade
pork
love.
sausage.
What?
Yum.
Pork sausage. Yeah, pork. Has to be pork.
Love some pork. You're right, everything does taste better with the gravy. So this English Christmas food was bloody delicious. So now I think it's time for you to try some of the Croatian version.
Yes.
What we have here are cevapi. So cevapi are these little skinless sausages and they're made with pork and veal.
Ooh.
And you usually eat them in a bread roll with some ayvar, which is the capsicum and eggplant relish. This is what it looks like. Some onions, raw, and optional, some sour cream.
I would say a must, but yeah.
Depending on which part of Croatia you're from, you'll be for or against it. So after we've had our massive Christmas lunch full of all sorts of traditional foods, you'd probably have some dessert, you'd have a nap maybe, you'd have some coffee, and then at 5 or 6 p.m. when you want a snack, you come and smash a couple of these bad boys. So,
All right, let's get into it.
So what you have to do with the cevapi roll is
Okay.
you take your bread roll,
Okay.
and then what you do is you just stuff it full of cevapi.
Okay.
So literally as many cevapi as you can fit in that roll,
Are you
put down.
serious?
I'm serious. Scoop on
This
the ayvar.
sauce looks so delightful.
It's-
So brightly coloured and orange, and that's just the
It is
capsicum that
the
makes it like that.
So do you want some sour cream on yours?
Do I? Please. Don't
So
ask
similar
me
vibes,
twice.
just pop it on and give it a spread.
Give it a spread old oil. I'm gonna double dip here. Don't know.
Oh, you gotta use a cevap. He's man overboard.
Ah! Save yourself, man! Save yourself!
You gotta smash a couple of onions.
Raw onions.
Raw onions.
Don't be kissing me later. I'm gonna go hard on the onions because, look, you only live
hard.
once. Okay. This is gonna be messy. Oh my god. Flour. Definitely not date food. That is so good. That is really good.
So eating cevapi takes me way back to being a kid. I think it's every Croatian kid's favorite food. I mean, it's one of those things that I've been eating my whole life, and so whenever you eat it, you just feel very, I don't know, I guess in touch with your roots.
Thanks for sharing your Croatian dish with me. It was absolutely
so
delightful.
welcome.
Being Asian, I'm always surrounded by traditional Asian foods. We don't really go out of our way and roast a turkey or something like that. So being able to try those different traditions, it's been amazing. I feel enlightened, and I'm so interested in to see what other cultures and how they celebrate Christmas as well.
I think one of the really nice things is that, despite your culture or your religion or, what you actually do during the holidays, what I think brings us all together is that it's a time to spend with people that you love.
Yeah. Aww.
And that's what it's really all about.